So today I'm bringing you a video that I never thought I really wanted to make. Now, it's come to a point in Battlefield 4's life cycle where I just can't ignore some of the problems anymore. For me, with 27,500 subscribers, I get plenty of opinions about the game, and a lot of them didn't really reflect what I was putting into my videos. Now, that wasn't to say that I just completely ignored what was going on. I just felt that sort of talking about the bugs and issues with Battlefield 4 wasn't something that I really wanted to focus on very much. Now, I play mainly on the PC platform. In fact, I don't even own Battlefield 4 for any other platform, so I've been affected by this by just as much as anybody else in the Battlefield community. But patches for us have been rolled out much faster, so we've been able to see the bug fixes that DICE have been releasing, sort of try them out, and then find more bugs for them to go ahead and fix. And this is my first problem. They're releasing patches without fully testing them. The most recent patch fixed a lot of things. For example, they fixed the bug with the SUAV where you're now only able to fly through one person and then the SUAV will blow up. Before that, you could use it like the MAV in Battlefield 3 before it was patched, where you could just simply fly through as many people as you wanted before you hit a solid object and inevitably killed the SUAV. They also fixed a really annoying bug that's been in the game since the beta, where on the peripheral vision of your screen, enemy players will show up with their gamer tag above their head, but friendly players won't, so you could turn around expecting to start shooting at an enemy player, and what you're actually shooting at is a team player, but don't know that until your gamer tag appeared above them. That's now been fixed as well. Now, I think it's really good that DICE are being totally transparent with us, the community, about the updates that they're bringing to the game. Now, we understand that it is quite broken at the moment, and that we need to give them some time to obviously fix these bugs that are plaguing the game. But they need to test the patches before they put them out. Something at the moment that's really annoying me is they're putting out these patches and fixing multiple bugs, but they're introducing more by not actually testing them properly before they put them live. For example, the latest PC patch went live on the 16th of December, and the two examples that I gave you earlier in the video, they were included in this patch. Now, by not testing it properly, they've introduced two major bugs more into the game than what they had before they released the patch. One of those is really annoying people with SLI or Crossfire graphic card setups. You get a horrible flickering on the screen with all the textures on the map. It is as if they didn't even bother to think, oh, well, there's some people out there with SLI setups, but we haven't got a PC in the office to test that, so we'll just push it out, it'll be fine. No, you have to test it properly before you put it out. It feels as if they're just rushing to get these updates out to pacify us a little bit more. To be perfectly honest, I'd rather wait a little bit longer for them to test it for a couple of days, make sure it actually works as intended, and then give it to us. Another bug that's really annoying and they introduced with this latest patch is the revive mechanic. Now, if you get revived in Battlefield 4, you get a graphic that comes up on the screen saying you can either accept or decline the revive. Now, if you accept it, obviously you get up, you carry on playing. If you decline it, you go back to the menu. So now, when you click either of those, I believe it more affects the time that you want to get up and continue in battle, that graphic doesn't actually disappear after you've been revived. That gets stuck on the screen. Now, it's not a massive bug, but obviously for people like me that record their gameplay, put that up on YouTube, that's a massive problem, and it's really distracting as well. I really do genuinely feel that these two kinds of issues, and multiple ones that have been introduced since the patches started coming out for Battlefield 4, could have been eliminated if they'd actually tested the patch properly before they put it out. At the moment, with DayZ standalone, Rocket is doing an absolutely fantastic job. The game's only been out for about 72 hours, and he's doing an amazing job with the update process. So first of all, they identify all the problems, that goes into a preliminary patch which is then tested. If that then passes the test, it goes into a proper test environment where people actually play the game with the new update in-house in the developer studio, and if that then passes the test, then it goes out to general public. For me personally, that has to be the best way for you to release a patch for any given platform. Now, I understand that DayZ Standalone at the moment has only been released for PC, so they're only really developing for one platform, and I understand that Battlefield 4 is on 5 platforms, so that takes a lot of time and effort. But that doesn't excuse the fact that you are not testing something that you're putting out there to fix the issues that the community has made you aware of, only for you to then reintroduce more issues. Now, to be brutally honest with you, I haven't actually been affected by about 90% of the issues that have been reported for Battlefield 4, or at least I'm understanding the issues that are being reported as not actually being issues, but part of the game itself. For example, I get a lot of comments of people saying, well, I'm firing at somebody, Westy, and then there's no hit markers that appear and the bullets seem to be going everywhere and I can't hit anybody. Now the answer to that is, if you've been hip firing somebody before you switch to ADS mode in fully automatic fire, the shots will continue with bullet spread as if you're not aiming down sight, instead of switching to the aiming down sight bullet spread. Now you might think that that's a bit of a stupid mechanic to include in the game, but in real life, trust me, it's difficult to do what they're trying to represent in the game, and I think they do that very well. If you're actually hip firing a weapon at somebody, whether it be a paintball gun, a cap gun, or a real gun, it's hard to then switch to ADS and then get your bullets on target very quickly. It doesn't happen like that. So I think this mechanic actually suits the game really well. It's just they haven't made the community very aware of what's happening. At the end of the day, however, there's not much further we as a community can actually do, except continue to report the bugs that are affecting the game, continue to try and help the developers as much as possible. But I really do want to put out a message to the developers at DICE at the moment who are working on Battlefield 4. Please, for the love of God, test your patches before you put them live. It's really infuriating when you're trying to help us, but you're actually introducing more bugs for us to try and then play the game with. It doesn't work very well. I can understand that you push for time, but please, just a little bit more quality control would go a long way with the community. Now, aside from all the issues, I do have a couple of other things that I want to just quickly say. Now, it is time for me to announce the winner of my Battlefield 4 care package, which is the Battlefield 4 hoodie, the Battlefield 4 gunner glasses, and the Battlefield 4 art book. Now before I announce the winner, I want to say thank you to everybody. Now on that video where I asked you to leave a comment in the description, I received over 1,300 comments. That's a ridiculous amount, and it's taken me this long to go through all of them and find the one that I want to answer in the next episode of Battlefield Mailbox. Also, thank you for liking the video as much as you did. It managed to get so much more reception than I was actually expecting, and it made me feel really good about that. And definitely something that I will do again in the future. Giveaways are a big part of my channel. It's giving something back to you guys for being awesome as you are and supporting my videos all the time. So I will be doing another one in the new year. But the winner of the Battlefield 4 care package is Exodus Hunter 15. It was a really good question that I'm definitely going to be featuring in the next episode of Mailbox. I've DM'd you with asking for permission to get your mail address so that I can actually send this to you, and I'm hoping it gets there before the new year. But thank you to everybody for taking part. It's really good to see all those comments flying through, and the response I got was amazing, so thank you very much. One more thing before I go, guys. It's coming up to Christmas, but that doesn't mean I'm going to be slowing down my content. I'm still going to be releasing stuff as much as possible to my normal schedule. I will have a special Christmas video going up on either Christmas Eve or Boxing Day, so make sure you keep your eyes peeled for that one. But thank you for watching, guys. If you did enjoy the video, please do hit a like. Maybe the DICE developers will actually see this and start to pay attention to it a little bit more. But until next time, guys, my name is Westy, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.